Okay, here we go. Now we're actually live now after all those technical difficulties. Manny is playing Contra, which is a game I actually um, I've seen him beat this game. I saw him beat this game on emulation, like we're playing tonight. But this was
Ah,
back in 1997 or eight, something like that. 99.
I'm guessing I probably used save states back then because I don't think I ever legitimately won it until maybe a couple of years ago when I gave up on save states. Well, I gave up on save states a long time before that, but
Yeah, you're right, Miguel. It wouldn't be a My Retro Life stream without technical difficulty.
ouch, burn.
Well, it's true. I've always had some issues. I'm the best when it comes to streamlining.
Well, this is extra complicated because I'm the one streaming using his account, and we're coordinating like all these different aspects of. And if I were doing this alone, or he were doing this alone, it'd be a lot easier.
Yeah, I think it's the multiple coordinating.
Yeah, in the arcade version, you actually get to turn left and right, and you have a time limit. By turn left and right, I mean like go down the corridor to the left or to the right.
Yeah, yeah, we're playing Contra. What's up, Munchy Mumbly? Now I saw that uh, Matt. I saw that you donated, but the we thought we had the alert box configured, but it didn't pop up. I came through on my phone that you donated. I wonder why that was. You can go ahead and tell us what your request is. We will gladly play it next. You'll be the first one up. Thank you so much for your donation.
Whoa! Ah, I don't like this one. These little, he sends down those little orbs. If you don't kill them, they will get you.
Do you have the ability to, on your end, look at the alert box settings again, or that kind of ship sailed?
I can look at them, sure, but I'm wondering if the problem is that it was set up against um, the Twitch settings.
Yeah, it might be. That's what I'm thinking. I
I'll
wonder if
take
you
a
can go
look.
in and just have it like switch to labs.
So what's the request? Do we have one?
Super Dodgeball.
Super dodgeball. Okay. Let's take a look. Hey, what happened to
Let's
the?
see. Yeah, let's see if we can look at that alert box real quick and get it tweaked.
Right, alert box. Where are you?
In the meantime, I'll read some comments. Um, don't worry, Tyler. Oh yeah, with the technical difficulties, exactly. Got 20 people watching right now. Hope you guys are having a good time listening to us ramble and figure things out. You're all very good troopers. Um, hey, Brian's in the chat. What's up, man? Says Sup Tyler, Manny, and Chad. Happy Friday. Yeah, happy Friday, everybody. Cal L48 Steven says, hello, Tyler and Manny. Awesome. I see Manny's playing Contra, but did he input the famous Contra code
You
first?
know, I did not. I didn't even think of it.
I mean, he's the king of games. He doesn't really need it.
Well, um, that's loud.
Oh, there you go.
Well, I
This
don't.
is a test donation, 86.
Wow, thanks, John. All right. Well, I added a new
So,
alert
That
box. We'll see if
that was
helps.
working.
Well, that was the test, right? So I don't know if that actually does work.
Yeah. Is there a setting in there where it's like linking to the Streamlabs donation?
No, it doesn't say anything about that. Right, Super Dodgeball, right?
Oh, okay, but it's Super Dodgeball.
Right, I have that one on my hard drive here.
Douglas, how you doing, man? He says, "Yo, Tyler, what's up, brother? Finally found your live channel. Hey, glad you found it. Yeah, I think a lot of people found it after I kind of promoted it in the last My Retro Life video. But more people found the channel today. We are live streaming here now, and we've got cousin Manny.
Hey, I'm here. Getting your games, loading them up. Super Dodgeball, more like stupid dodgeball. Alright, there we go.
Stupid Dodgeball. I'm trying to remember if I think I rented this game back in the day. Yeah, this is made by the guys that did Double Dragon.
Alright, here we go. Double Dragon? Yeah, I guess so. I could see that. This is going to be terrible. I wonder if I ever played this. I think I might have as a kid.
Livra, Tyler, the video about the Game Boy Game Boy Game Link and Pokemon this week is really cool. Yeah, it just came out today. Thanks for watching that. I'm glad you liked it. That was a fun story to talk about and share that footage. Eating Donuts, what's up, man? Says, you guys make these games look easy. Tried Mega Man for the first time recently, and it was tough.
Mega Man 1? That is the hardest one, I think.
Yeah, which Mega Man was it? So yeah, I don't think the alert box is working. We've had a few donations come through. Thank you guys so much. The next one was from a $5 donation from Mike. Thank you, Mike. And another $5 donation from Jost. Thank you, Jost. I'm not sure what your handles are in here. I'm just reading off your first names. But thank you so much for those donations. I'm going to start keeping track of the next request. So, Mike, if you want to tell me what you'd love for us to play, we'd love to get it on for you. And same with you, Jost. Let me know. I'll start making a list.
Keep hitting the wrong button here. So, I think A is what I want to press. It's hard to believe that they had, like, the performance
I
of
rented this game back in the day. I rented it, and I remember playing it when I was real little, like 4 or 5 years old. We were having fun with it.
Look at all the flashing.
Yeah, it has a lot of flashing issues. Looks worse than Gradius 3 on Super Nintendo.
Yeah, that one would just slow down, but I don't think it ever flashed. I think I got the
Oh, maybe you're right. Maybe it was just slow down. Yeah.
Oh, I crossed the line.
All right, EOR to be forgotten. He is requesting Darkwing Duck.
Sure.
And let's see, Eating Donuts. Oh, I don't know if did Eating Donuts. Did you send a request in via donation? I think it was Mike that did. Mike, if you could, we'll get yours going after Darkwing Duck for sure.
There we go.
You know, the NES, yeah, if you were a good programmer, you could make it so that the flashing wasn't as big a problem.
Hmm.
But overall, the NES had a lot of issues with that flashing sprites. It just wasn't. If you overclock an NES, you can get that to go away, but it's not good for your NES.
Since I'm on an emulator, I guess I could adjust the settings for that. Whoa. He killed him. I died by a dodgeball. Murdered by a dodgeball. So can you catch the ball? I can't seem to do that.
Mike. Oh, Matt. Okay, I see Matt. Thank you for that other donation. I just saw that came through too. Thank you again. We'll do Krusty's Funhouse for you for sure. Okay, I'm gonna write these down. I gotta write these down. Darkwing Duck. Alright, and
what's that other
Krusty's Funhouse and River City Ransom for Michael.
River City Ransom. Whole series.
Oh, I just wrote that down. I was supposed to be writing that down on my notepad. Okay. River City Ransom for Michael.
I think I'm missing something here.
Sweet, guys. Good stuff.
Not quite sure how I'm supposed to catch the ball in flight, or if it's even possible.
You know, it has been so many years since I played this game. I don't know, Matt, is this a favorite game of yours? It must be one that you like if you requested it. I'm curious to know who all played this game back in the day. Yeah, Douglas, we're on a separate live channel nowadays. My Retro Live. A lot of other YouTube channels are doing the same thing. 27 people watching. Hope y'all are having a good night. If you could give the stream a upvote, it really does help kind of broaden the reach of the stream tonight. Let's see how many people we can get in here watching play NES games tonight. It'd be pretty cool. Matt says, "Oh, it's terrible." Ha 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 ha. Oh, so that was a troll. That was totally a troll request
thanks.
right there. Way to go, Matt.
Yeah, way to start it. All right. Well, I'm glad. Glad it wasn't serious. Well, that being said,
our first request is a terrible game.
Yeah, really.
This isn't the terrible games stream night.
All right. We'll go one more minute on this one. Well, the
sprite designs are cool. You know, Technosoft, I think they're the ones that made these games.
Game over.
They always had that similar sprite look.
Well, yeah. Let's move on. Yeah, I'm using
Next one up. Thank you for that request, Matt. That troll request. No, you're not a troll. That was just you're having a little fun. Let's do a better game, Darkwing Duck. This one goes out to EOR to be forgotten. Thank you so much for your donation. And this game is a great game.
Darkwing Duck. Did I load the wrong game? No. Okay. I am using.
How are you guys liking the cool border? Manny made this nice border and layout for the live stream. Cool.
Had some free time on my hands. Borrowed some assets from Mega Man 2. Or 3, rather. Mega Man 3. So, The controller I'm using is the 8-bit Do N30, like Nintendo 30. This guy. It's got your little turbo buttons.
Oh,
if you
cool.
want those.
Very
Yeah.
cool. I've heard good things about that.
Yeah, it works with the Switch also. It's actually, I think it was made for the Switch. But it does work on emulation.
Manny, I might actually ask you to send me that file that you have for this layout. I really like it. If I ever live stream and you're not available or something like that, I'd like to use it.
Sure, yeah, you can have it. I wonder what this guy's voice
That's
sounds
cool.
like. I didn't really watch the show as a kid. Must put an end to their fiendish plans. Well, of course.
He sounded kind of like a Poindexter, like Bob Hope, not Bob Hope. What's his name?
Ben Stein.
What was that other comedian? He's in Elf. He's the old Elf.
I didn't
Bob
see
Newhart.
that either. Bob Newhart.
I think
Okay.
he sounded like Bob Newhart.
You better stop him before someone gets hurt, Mr.
We got
Oh
a
no. So Launchpad.
we got a troll. We got a little spam person here.
Yay. Online strips without clothing. Hey, we're a wholesome channel. What are they doing?
Yeah, they
So-
love to come in with that stuff.
Last time I played this was on the Disney collection.
Yeah, I got it, Michael. I got it.
Oh boy, I thought I would grab that.
Jacob
hook.
Hoffman says Dodgeball is my brother and mine's favorite NES sports game. It's great when you learn the super throws. That's cool to know.
That's a game that needs an instruction manual. I feel like there's probably almost like D-pad combos that you can pull off.
Matt says when you're solo streaming, Tyler, you can put the Alex the Kid gif in Manny's window. Yeah, that's a good point.
Made up my death with the one-up. Sorry, I don't know if my...
Manny,
Yo,
did you ever beat this game back in the day? Did you play it at all?
I didn't have it back in the day, but I have beaten it through that Disney collection. I found it to be a pretty simple game, too. Like, it's not that difficult.
That Disney Afternoon Collection is awesome. I've wanted to do a full review on that whole game. In fact, I might actually review that collection. It's been a few years now. I joked with Brian, actually. I was saying to him that when one of us is not streaming, like the other's absent, I should create some sort of image, almost like in Star Fox when the ship is down and it shows Slippy and Peppy like freaking out. I should do that for you.
Oh, thanks, yeah. Starfall.
Or for me too, like if you're streaming without me. It could be our faces like freaking out like
Do you like Star Fox, the original one? Well, alright, so I guess there's plenty of Star Foxes now. Star Fox 2, or 64? Which one do you think is the best one?
I played the first Star Fox. The first time I ever played it was at your house.
Oops. Alright, so that's right. You only have the latest weapon you picked up. Really? So that was sorry, the first one you said you played it with me?
My favorite Star Fox is Star Fox 64.
Okay. Yeah, I
Yeah, the first one I ever played, and the first Star Fox, my first Star Fox experience was the first game I played it at your house.
That's interesting. Yeah, I liked 64. I actually had Star Fox Adventures as well, but I never got into it. But the funny thing is, I actually like those type of games, so I probably just didn't give it a chance.
Yeah, EOR, the Disney collection's on Steam. I think it's on Steam, right? Or is it just PS4, PS5?
No, it's on Steam. It's on everything except where it should be, the Switch. Or did they
Sweet.
put it on the Switch?
No, it's not on the Switch. And that's a crime.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense to me. I mean, they're NES games. Why not? They never even made it to Switch Online. Like, I could see if maybe they withheld it for Switch Online, but they didn't even do that.
Who knows why that hasn't made it to the Switch? It's really sad. Licensing problems, maybe Sony paid for it. Well, it's not an exclusive with Sony, so I don't know. I really don't know why Capcom dropped the ball there. Capcom and Disney.
Yeah, like I said, it came out everywhere else.
Big Keith in the house says, "Damn, Manny, you are a beast. You guys are witnessing the king of games." That's why I'm so excited that he's live streaming with me these days. Because, well, first of all, I get to spend more time gaming with my cousin. But second of all, you all get to experience his incredible gaming skill.
Well, I thank you for that. Keep on gaming, that's what I do, right? Only hone the skill over time. Oops. I don't like this one.
So, when you guys see Manny get into the zone while he's playing a game and focusing in, he's had that same look in his eyes since he was a little kid. It hasn't changed.
Yeah, I've been told. My parents told me that back when I would play games, I would be intense about it. Man, I am not doing well right now. All right.
It's better than being in RVs about it. I'll see myself out.
The door is right behind you. There's two doors right behind you. There we go. Oh, you gotta walk with it.
Exactly. That's a
Holy
closet door.
cow. Oh man, this is embarrassing.
Keith, I'm trying out this Skittles C4 for the first time, actually. It's a Skittles flavored energy drink. Who would have thought, huh? And I like it. I really like it. I need it. In order to be awake for this stream, I have to have this because I was up till 1:30 in the morning finishing the latest My Retro Live video that you guys saw this morning. Actually, I probably finished it around midnight. It's crazy. Sometimes I don't know how I'm still running.
What time is it now? Wow. Yeah. Kinda late. You need those energy drinks.
Oh yeah, you know, Keith, somebody was just talking to me about those Zoa drinks. They're sponsored by The Rock. Have you tried them? They're good. Green Devil, how you doing, man? Green Devil in the house. He says, Tyler visited my parents this last week. They had me scan a box of old photos. Found a few gems of me playing the NES on Christmas Eve. Good times. That's awesome. I love hearing stuff like that. That's so cool. I'm glad you found that, man.
What's this guy's deal? Dude, look how many shots this guy takes. Amazing. Alright, do I still have the arrow gun? No, I don't.
He's like the guy in Mega Man where you gotta like wait till he stops shooting at you, the guy with the shield.
Yeah. His name is like Crazy Joe or something like that.
Hey, shout out to Miguel. Thank you for your $1 donation, man. You can go ahead and if you're in the chat right now, please request a game. The alert box is not working right now, so I'm having to kind of shout out your donations by looking at my phone. I'm getting alerts on my phone. But we'll add your request to the list. Thank you, man.
So are you a fan of this cartoon? This is one I probably...
Yeah, I liked Darkwing Duck quite a bit. Not like more than DuckTales or Tailspin even. Chip and Dale also I loved more. Darkwing Duck was not my favorite, but I still really enjoyed it.
My lineup was, I guess, DuckTales and Rescue Rangers. And then... I don't know what days everything was on, but then like Inspector Gadget was thrown in there as well.
So tell me, Manny, do you remember the... Sorry, I was waiting for you to finish talking. Gummy Bears. Do you remember Gummy Bears? That was the first Disney afternoon cartoon.
No, I don't actually. I know the song, but not because I watched it. I've heard other people sing it.
Yeah, the song. So I always wanted there to be a Gummy Bears video game because I really liked that show a lot, actually. It came on before DuckTales, and I always wanted there to be a Capcom action platformer like this, you know, for Gummy Bears. I thought it was really well suited for it with all the different characters, but it never happened.
That wasn't happening there. Wah wah. What do you got on the list?
Sorry, Keith. I'm an Astros fan, even though, you know, everything that happened recently that we won't speak of. But I grew up in Houston. My first baseball game ever was at the Astrodome. I literally had Ken Caminetti and Craig Biggio come to my school and do a school assembly on drug awareness. So the Astros, like, are just, they're part of my life.
Huge part. What's next on the request list there, Tyler?
But, yeah, it's a shame, everything that happened. Oh, next on the request list, let's see. Are we at that point? Let's go to Krusty's Funhouse for Matt.
Krusty's Funhouse for Matt.
Oh, and Miguel, he came through with his request. It's going to be Gremlins 2. Great one. Great one, man.
I remember playing Gremlins 2. Reminded me a bit of the Blaster Master indoor areas.
Yeah, and Fester's Quest. Yeah, kind of like that top-down action.
Did I say Fester's Quest? I meant Blaster Master.
Excuse me. No, you did say Blaster Master. I was just adding to it.
Oh, okay.
We got another donation from Michael. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate it, man. Thank you for that $3 donation. Absolutely, add your request to the list here. You'll come on after River City Ransom is next, then Gremlins 2. And then, Michael, whatever you want us to play will be the next one.
You jump on their heads? And you throw these donuts at them?
So I used to play this game more often on the Super Nintendo. My buddy Chris across the street from me, he had this game. He loved The Simpsons. And it's kind of like Lemmings, You have to get the mice into the exit.
Okay. Thank you for that. So where's that block? Here it is.
Yeah. So that exit was with Bart Simpson. He basically like kills them when they get there. He kills these mice.
So these four should make their way in there. I'm guessing they're going to climb that block and then go right into the death machine.
Yeah, I think you figured it out. Yeah.
All right.
Man, I already did block this person. This is lame.
Anything else here? I don't think so. All right, we'll go back out. Maybe I'll take this with me. Alright, so let's back up here because I might have missed some doors. Perhaps
Yeah, I got him. Thanks, guys. Thanks for looking out.
Huh.
Gabriel, let me go back to the chat here. Gabriel says there should have been a Rescue Rangers Game Boy game. I know there wasn't. There was a DuckTales one. And maybe even, was there a Tailspin one? But yeah, there really should have. That would have been really cool. Especially if you could like link up the Game Boys and do like 2-player. That'd be great.
Was the DuckTales the same game or did they make it different?
Yeah, I was a straight up port of the NES game.
Ha! Look at that. That's cool. Wonder where that pipe leads. You know, this is actually a really
I'm
fun
guessing
game.
that the spammer had a different account.
Whoa, slippery controls.
Sorry, Manny, what were you saying?
I think this is actually, I find this to be a pretty fun game. I wouldn't have thought that the Simpsons game would be any good.
Yeah, this is a fun game, especially if you like these kind of games like Lemmings and. Did you ever play Evolution Dino Dudes on the Atari Jaguar? That was another game like this.
No, that one, no. I've never even heard of it. So I don't know what's happening with all these items. Am I
Evolution Dino Dudes, what a name.
am I breaking them? I don't quite get. My score wasn't going up, right?
No, I don't think so. Let me double check what you're doing here.
Well, there were blocks and they had items in them, but I'm not sure that it actually. I kicked it away.
Oh yeah, so you picked up the block. You got to use that block.
This is a pretty killer soundtrack too.
Oh, Michael, you asked for Battletoads. Okay, Battletoads after Gremlins. Thank you again for your donation, man.
Okay, I think we killed them all.
Miguel says the last Game Boy episode was a good 90s throwback. Kind of sad there is not enough footage for more Game Boy episodes. Yeah, I've kind of exhausted my Game Boy footage now. I really have. We did the Game Boy Advance episode, and we did the Game Boy Virtual Boy episode a long time ago. We did that. And then kind of exhausted it now. I mean, I'll still cover Game Boy stuff, and I actually have a video I plan on doing talking about this game, Revelations, the Demon Slayer on Game Boy Color. But yeah, all the footage is pretty exhausting.
You know, we had that one, and I don't think I ever played it. I think that was one of Mikey's games.
It was. Mikey and I played it a lot together. He got it Christmas of '99 when I was when Dad and I were visiting, and he got it for Christmas, and I loved it so much. He played it like while I was there a lot, and I loved it so much that I ended up buying it after I got home that year.
Yeah, I regret not.
It's basically like a side spin-off of Shin Megami Tensei.
Yeah, so we had a bunch of games that I just never even played, and I wasn't interested in them, or I moved on. Like back then, it was you get the cool new console with the better graphics, and everything else you'd forget about it. So I missed out on a lot of good games. There was a Game Boy game I really liked that, though there are a couple. I liked Dr. Franken on Game Boy. I liked Prince of Persia on Game Boy, of all games. What else is there?
Dr. Franken.
Tailgater. That was a fun puzzle type game. I think it actually goes for a lot, too, if you wanted to collect it. But I happen to have that cartridge.
So this is funny, Manny. You in Christmas '93, you got Mousetrap Hotel on Game Boy. And
Yeah.
There's a shot of you playing the game, and you say right before the camera cuts, you say this game is crap or something. Like you say something like this game sucks.
It's actually not that bad. It's tough because I think the controls are clunky and the hit detection's not so good. But it's a pretty cool concept. You have to you're a mouse and you have to go through all these floors of the hotel, and basically you're going through kitchens and I guess like ballrooms and stuff like that. And yeah, so you go through kitchens and ballrooms, and you have to try not to get squashed, and you go through like laundry as well. I don't know, you just have to basically infest each floor, and you win. And I never was able to win it until much later. See, like that's the thing is I've beaten so many games as a result of being older.
That sounds. I gotta try it out. I never played it.
Yeah, it's not bad. For what it is, like people are very hypercritical about games. It doesn't have good graphics and gameplay isn't so good, whatever. But I think even the worst games I try to find good qualities in. And so, sure, it may not be the best, but I'll try to have fun with it.
Yeah, for sure.
I think there's more mice in here.
There's so many games like that where it's like they're not classics at all, but they helped you kill time, they helped you pass time, and you form memories with them. There's a game like that for me, Spanky's Quest on Super Nintendo. I really like that game, even though it's not like a brilliant game or anything.
I remember seeing Spanky's Quest in the Nintendo Power magazine.
Dino City is another one I really like on Super Nintendo.
What was it? I don't know if I liked it.
Let me catch up in some of the comments here. Green Devil or Big Keith says, "You guys got to give it up for cousin Manny." Green Devil says, "We all had the huge fanny pack full of games, batteries, magnifier, Walkman, headphones. Yeah, that was the '90s kids look." Juna says, "I was watching your Game Boy video or your game videos, Tyler, and I liked them. And even your reactions when you got a new console and new game when you were a child." Yeah, thanks, Juna. Appreciate it. Thanks for joining the stream. Definitely want to remind everybody watching, hit that thumbs up. We've definitely seen some more people come into the stream, about 30 people watching right now. Hope you guys are having a good day.
I am having a good time, thank you. Can I go up here? No. I don't know. I thought I missed some mice.
I'm having a good time too. This energy drink is giving me energy. And I'm like awake for this.
Hey, it's doing its job.
And I want to say, if you guys hear me talking over Manny, it's because we have a delay going on here. So I apologize to you and to Manny in advance. If I suddenly like interrupt Manny, it's not because I'm a really rude guy or anything like that. It's because we have a delay.
A Vandalay. Say Vandalay.
Vandalay Industries.
Yeah, so they should have made a Seinfeld game. A game about nothing.
You want to be my latex salesman?
What would a Seinfeld game be like?
A Seinfeld game would be like, I think it would maybe be a little bit like Spy versus Spy or something, and you'd have like, different apartment rooms.
Oh yeah,
Kramer and I don't know.
Newman. Spy versus Spy.
Yeah. I don't know. What do you guys think in the chat? What would a Seinfeld game be like? Your dream Seinfeld game?
I'll say this. I wish... I would love to see every single one of the fake movies that they talked about going to see in that show. Like Rochelle.
Oh, that's hilarious. Sack Lunch?
Yeah, I think there's one like King's Gambit or something like that.
Prognosis Negative.
Yeah, that one. It's very ominous sounding. Especially nowadays with COVID. It's like Prognosis Negative. You don't want to hear that.
Keith, I got a physical PlayStation 5. Seinfeld Tournament Fighter, says Frank C. Frank Costanza says Seinfeld Tournament Fighter.
I know the answer to this one. Tyler has
Michael
a physical
reminds us,
PS5.
Checkmate and Ponce de Leon. From Milan to Minsk.
Checkmate, that was it. I think I need another block.
Checkmate.
Not allowed to leave.
It would be like Fallout. Interact with people. Fallout and Seinfeld.
There's a mouse.
Keith, I'm sorry you never liked Seinfeld. I don't know, man. Maybe you got to give it another shot. I have a friend who was like that. Never liked Seinfeld. In fact, I think it was Brian. I don't know if he's still in the chat watching, but Brian didn't like Seinfeld. Didn't really give it too much of a chance for a while. And then he finally started watching it recently in the last few years, and he called me up and he was like, dude, I love Seinfeld now. Like, I finally got it.
Do you still watch Curb?
No, I haven't seen the latest seasons of Curb. The last one I watched was the one in New York.
Oh yeah, that was a while ago. All right. I'm not quite sure what I'm missing out on here.
This game is called Krusty's Funhouse. Based in the Simpsons universe.
Of course. There's this piece right here, but I can't pick it up.
This, I just realized this is the only song in like the whole game.
Oh. I killed myself or gave up or whatever. I lost a Krusty.
What other game was like that where it was like the same song through the whole game? It literally never changes. I
Back to the
think
Future.
James Rolfe brought it up in a video once. Was it like Taboo or something?
I don't think he talked about Taboo. There's definitely not enough content there to make an episode about it. Ghostbusters, Back to the Future.
I forget what game it was, but there was yeah, maybe it was Ghostbusters. Yeah, it was Ghostbusters. That was it.
Ghostbusters! Do you remember that when I had it on Commodore?
Oh gosh. Well, everybody watching, if you watched my retro life, you know my history with that game. You know Manny and I's history with that game. We both have a history with it.
Yeah, I had that on the Commodore 64, and yeah, that was one that it took me a while to figure out how to beat it. But there's a certain rhythm that you have to follow in order to get money, buy the parts, and in the Commodore one, there is no climbing the stairs at the end. It's just you have to sneak in past the Marshmallow Man, and then that's it. But and then you'd get like a New Game Plus mode where you could just get to keep racking up
Yeah.
the dollars.
Commodore version's good. The Master System version's good. Really good.
So this pipe comes here, but it runs up the side. But those mice, I don't know where they are now. Okay, so that's the return pipe. So they were coming back that way, so they must have been... I probably should have... Yeah, I should have put the block on that to stop them from going in. I didn't realize that. I don't know if I can get them back up here or if it's too late.
What's up,
Okay,
Nostalgia Gaming? Lethal, what's up? Some new people in the house. How you guys doing? Thank you guys for joining us on this edition of My Retro Live. We're going to try to do this every Friday night for sure. And then sporadically every now and then throughout the week, either Manny will sometimes stream by himself, sometimes I'll stream by myself, but we're going to try to always meet up Friday nights. We hope to see you guys every Friday night too.
Yeah, so far, I was considering doing something during this past week, but I think probably the best day that would work for everyone, I imagine would be Saturday, right? And sometimes I have Fridays off, so I can probably do a Thursday night, but I don't know really if...
Saturday nights? Or
Yeah.
Saturday during the day?
No, nights. But, I don't know. See, I have some big game wins coming up, and I don't want to squander it if no one's around. So, on a nice weekend when there's availability, you might see a total decimation of Castlevania.
Yeah, Manny's
3.
been preparing this one. You guys get ready.
Yes, it will happen. It has happened, and we're ready to bring it to you. All right, what else is on our list?
Yeah. I want to be there for that. Castlevania 3 playthrough. Yeah, let's go on to the next game, or as I say sometimes on the stream, let's move on to the next round. The next game is River City Ransom, requested by Michael. Thank you for your donation.
Cool, River City Ransom. So I'll plug the game.
And
because...
that, in case you guys don't know, actually, I'll ask the chat, what was that from? What is that from when I say that? Move on to the next round. Who knows? Bonus points.
I don't know what that's from. Double Dare? I don't know.
Let's see if anybody gets it. No, it's not Double Dare. It's not Street Fighter. Not The Price is Right. Why was there never a
Well,
Price is Right video game?
it could be The Price is Right. You know, you move on to the the bonus round or whatever, the way you spin the big wheel. We used to joke around that if my dad were up
Yeah,
there.
but I'll say it again. I'll
Okay.
say it again. It's spoken a certain way, and it's in a video game. Move on to the next round.
I don't know. So Price is Right. We used to joke around that my dad was pretty strong, but it's one of those things where he would use too much strength to do something that required not so much strength, so he'd end up like breaking, like twisting off a bottle cap. Maybe he would like end up shattering the bottle trying to do it. You know, just for an example. Not that that happened. So we would joke saying that if he were on The Price is Right, and if he if he got the chance to spin that wheel, he would spin it so fast and hard the thing would come unhinged and roll out into the crowd and crush someone. Just like go like straight back and break through the wall and roll over heads.
Yeah. Uncle Mike, for all those who don't know, Uncle Mike is a very strong man. He's been a carpenter all his life, working in construction, and so I could definitely, I could see that happening.
Using excessive force to do something that hardly requires it.
The game that's from, I'm surprised nobody's gotten it yet. We've got people guessing Punch Out. Somebody said Legends of the Hidden Temple, Soul Calibur. No, it's from Wave Race 64.
Yeah.
When you beat a stage in that, when you beat a race, there's a guy, after you hit the button to go, he goes, move on to the next round.
I really like Wave Race. A lot of good memories around that. I think at that time, to me, the whole water physics, which by today's
It's one of my
standard,
favorite racing games.
Yeah, and by today's standard, like the graphics aren't impressive, but back then, holy cow! I've been trying to find. So yeah, you could play that on the emulator. They never re-released that, did they? Maybe on
Oh, it was incredible.
Virtual Console. But one of the Switch games I have is.
It's on the Wii Virtual Console.
Okay.
I know that.
Okay, yeah. One of the Switch games I have is called Aquamoto Racing, something like that. But I got it because it looked like Wave Race, and it kind of plays like Wave Race, handles the same way. I found it to be a little more difficult. You know, maybe it didn't have that same like lighthearted flavor, but definitely cool game. They have a snowmobile game as well.
Yeah, Wave Race has so much charm.
Remember in Double Dragon, you can I don't know if it works in this game, but a Bobo, you can basically like pull him down off the ledge because the AI isn't that great, and he'll just like move down while walking across the bridge and fall and kill himself.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you could make so many characters and bad guys in that game just kind of like walk off into their death. Love that.
I don't know if you ever played. Hold it, Rocco. Don't try it, you'll leave on crutches. So I don't know if you've ever played the Game Boy version of
Moose.
Double Dragon. But, hey, I got an achievement. I heard the little blip. But, Game Boy version of Double Dragon.
No, I never played the Game Boy version.
I tried so hard. Like, at the end, that you're on, it goes from this sort of isometric view where you're fighting, and you can move into the background and whatnot, but it goes into just almost like a platforming view where you only can move straight and jump, and you can't jump very well in Double Dragon games as it is. But you have to fight, I think, 2 Abobos right at the end of this long plank where the floor is collapsing behind you, and you have to try to like kill him.
Oh man.
And that you just don't have enough energy, and I can never figure out how to knock him out without really taking damage. And I would play through the whole game and get to that and then just die and go all the way back. And do it again and then die and go all the way back. And this is recently when I modded my Game Boy Advance. I decided to pull out that game and try it. And so like you think I would have known better than to just keep trying, just give up, but no. I'm a glutton for punishment. Uh-oh. Get on top of it. Loveface is back.
Yeah, I'm on top of it. Yeah, crazy.
You know what we should do?
Well,
we've gotten better at
we
this.
We have 34 people watching. Thanks, guys, for coming in here. Sorry for the spam bot that just came in.
So, Tyler, here's what we should do. We should, one day, play Joe and Mac on the Switch through Switch Online. Like we used to, remember we used to play together. Like you were watching me do Demon's Crest or something, and we were playing some of those games. We should do that here. The same way that we're doing it now, except I'll host, the online. I'll host the video.
I
feed.
totally agree.
I thought of that because of this wheel weapon that reminds me of the wheel from.
That would be a lot of
Joe
fun.
And Mac.
Playing at Super Nintendo Online or NES Online or something.
Hey, this looks like.
Or Joe and Mac, Joe and Mac, like you said.
Did you ever? Well, you might have played it, but did you ever win Joe and Mac 2?
Did you? I want to ask you, Manny. Did you have this game back in the day? Did you or play it at a friend's house or something? I don't remember you having it.
No, I didn't. A friend of mine really enjoyed it. A college buddy of mine. He was also.
I never did either. That's funny that neither of us owned this game back in the day, but it's a great one.
Yeah, it is. I like it. To me, it plays better than I think Double Dragon. I found Double Dragon to be kind of clunky. Actually, a really good NES brawler, I guess, is Mighty Final Fight.
Yeah, I think. Oh yeah, that is a good one. It's a late era NES game. Have you played Scott Pilgrim versus the World? That's just like this game. In fact, it borrows so much from this game. It's really good.
No, I'm familiar with it. I considered maybe getting the Switch one, the Switch version. So what I really liked, because I only really, I never really played this game. But
good. You can still find it. I know Best Buy got some copies of that.
Yeah, they still have it. I never played this one really, but the game I did like, ironically, was River City Girls, which I thought was a really fun beat 'em up.
Yeah, I haven't played that one yet. I've heard great things about it though.
I'm stuck up here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's a good one. Could also play Streets of Rage 4 one day.
Catch up with the chat here. Matthew says maybe in. Oh, okay. Wheelchair Gamer. Hey guys, just saw you were live. What's up, Wheelchair Gamer? How you doing, man? Cal L48 Steven, he says they could remaster F-Zero X from the N64 for the Switch, but also include the tracks that were revamped and the revamped track editor from the well, what happened to?
Yeah.
That's weird. It just like totally disappeared. That chat. What I was reading disappeared.
Huh. Hey, I knocked him down.
He retracted it. I don't know why.
I died. Whoops.
Alex has lost all of his power. Red Warrior is about to die.
This guy looks like a nerd. Let's beat him up.
Miguel, I certainly hope that's not the case. Any homebrew favorites? Green Devil.
You know, I'm not familiar with NES homebrews.
I love. No, I'm not too familiar with the homebrew scene either. It's something that was always kind of interesting to me, but I never really got into it.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing what they have nowadays. You can. All right, so I guess if you tried to write an NES game 20 years ago, you'd have to put all the assembly code into the game to try to write it. But I believe they have what are called compilers now, so you can almost write normal-looking code and then compile it into an NES game. So you see more homebrew games because of that.
Oh, that's cool.
Alex is gonna die. Oh. Plunk. Alright. Do we have anything else on the list?
Yeah, I'd say that River City Ransom is definitely like pretty ahead of its time. All the dialogue on the bottom, all the open world feel of it with a beat 'em up. Pretty amazing stuff. Yeah, we have the next game we can play if we're done with this one. Great request from Michael. Thank you again for that. But next one comes from Miguel, and it is Gremlins 2, one of my favorite NES games. So
Gremlins.
we can jump right into that one.
Gremlins the second. Oh. Mogwai. I used to, looking back, it's so silly, but I used to be, like, terrified of these things.
You gotta love the Sunsoft music. Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's funny. I was too, I guess, for a while.
I would have a hard time watching the, I have a hard time watching the movies. I guess Gremlins 2 is a little bit easier to digest. I think it's more
Lethal
silly.
1, I have played Shenmue 2, but I beat Shenmue 2 back in the day and loved it. But Shenmue 3 was not my bag. It was a huge disappointment, so I never finished it.
I never really got into Shenmue, but when I did play Shenmue 1, I kind of...
Sorry, what were you saying about Gremlins 2, Manny?
Oh, Gremlins 2, right. From what I remember, I think Gremlins 2 is kind of more of more silly with all the crazy did they have all the crazy different gremlin types back in the first movie?
Yeah, Gremlins 2 was like almost like a parody of itself.
Yeah, that's how I remember
in
it.
some ways. And it's really fun for that reason.
I bought something. I don't know what I really bought there. Oh, maybe it has to do with my weapon?
Oh yeah, I should have told you. No, you'll get a weapon upgrade at the end of this level.
So my first time... Oh, man. That wasn't good. First time I played this was my neighbor was an older kid, a couple of years older than me at the time,
Ooh.
and he had this game, and I guess he was stuck at some part, and he came over to my house, rang the doorbell, and asked if I could come over to try to help him get through the level. So I went, right, and I went over to help him, and I think he finished the game.
Yeah.
I was there. And then he put on Mega Man 2, and that was like the first time I had seen Mega Man 2. I think it was during this occasion. And like it blew my mind, right? So I ended up borrowing it from him, and I just like played it relentlessly for the next couple of days.
Your first time.
Yeah. This looks like health. Oh, the balloon. Isn't that to float over the holes? Yeah, so I brought home Mega Man 2, and...
So yeah, the gizmo is an extra life. The balloon, if you fall down a pit, will save you.
Yeah. That's right. So I don't know what the proper boss order is in Mega Man 2, but because...
I actually beat this game back in the day. Crazy. Quite an achievement for me, actually, back in the day.
Sorry, so I was saying Mega Man 2.
And sorry, again, I want to reiterate to anybody who may be joining us right now, I'm not deliberately speaking over Manny. We have a delay.
What a joik. You're a real joik. Alright, Mega Man 2. I promised to get through it this time. So I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know anything about boss orders or even like the weaknesses, or let alone like how to play it, right? But I had started out with Airman stage, and to this day, like I'll always just start with Airman stage, even if I think arguably he's probably a good one to start with. I think most people like starting with Metal Man, but I'll always start on Airman. And it actually works out because you get the...
I always start with Airman 2 or Bubble Man.
Oh. Yeah, Airman or Bubble Man.
Yeah, that was about all I wanted to say.
Okay. Yeah, Airman or Bubble Man. Metal Man is another good one to start with because you can finish him pretty easily. And then Metal Man is pretty much good against most everyone. I think he's good against Woodman. Makes sense there. Flashman, Bubble Man. Can he do good against Heatman? I don't know.
Metal Man is like... He's like almost like a game-breaking weapon.
Yeah, even when you're not fighting bosses, it's handy because you can throw it in 8 directions. Alright, let's take the extra life.
Yeah. Yeah, extra lives are always good to get. You have unlimited continues in this game, but it brings you back to the beginning of the stage. An extra life lets you respawn right where you are.
Okay. Good stuff. Now that I think of it, I think my neighbor was on this stage. I don't think he got very far. Neighbor kid. What was that? Q-tip? Drumstick?
Oh, really? It's a tough game. Yeah, that's your weapon upgrade.
All right.
These cutscenes are awesome.
You know what he looks like? What are they called? Mogwais or something like that? He looks like Ludo. I don't know why. He reminds me of Ludo from Labyrinth. That face.
Yeah, Mogwai.
He's got that like the eyes and the scrunchy mouth.
Oh, I think I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, the big hairy guy.
I'm not very familiar with Labyrinth, believe it or not. I've seen it like one time.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's a pretty cool movie. I used to like it a lot. I always found it
You want to know what's
fascinating.
interesting? I don't know if I ever told you this, but there's actually footage of you, me, and Mikey when I was like 2 years old. So like probably like 1988 or 87 or something. Maybe I was a baby. But the three of us are in your living room watching Labyrinth.
Yeah, that was a. It's a great movie. What I liked about it was it's just like full of mystery and wonder. So you kind of wonder what the other areas of the labyrinth look like. You know, what if she goes down like the other corridor? What would it look like there? What other sort of weird looking creatures are there?
Oh yeah. I need to watch it again. Big Keith says, I want to see Manny play Silver Surfer. Oh my god. That game is notorious with us.
Yeah. I saw like a shadow version of myself.
Yeah, that's just a little detail they threw in the game. You really can't do anything with that shadow gremlin.
Okay. Does it hurt you?
No, it's literally just there to like freak you out and make you wonder why it's there.
So far, every game we've played tonight, I did not have growing up.
Oh wow, that's crazy, huh? Our next request down the pipeline is after this game is Battletoads. Donation from Michael. Thank you so much, Michael. I think we have multiple Michaels watching. So forgive me if I don't have the exact thing. Michael, I think this is Boss McLevin84 is what I'm reading. I have the Streamlabs panel pulled up now on mine. So if you guys donate, I'll be able to read your messages better through here when you donate. Because we need to configure that alert box for next time. I think I've said that like in every stream, but I promise, guys, we'll get it fixed.
What's my favorite Greek dish? That's a good question. Let me think about that. Let's see, homemade or maybe restaurant style. I don't know.
I think.
I don't know if I could kill this dude.
I remember Uncle Mike eating a lot of baklava.
Yeah, baklava is good. It's very sweet dessert. Honey, nuts, and phyllo dough. I always did like...
To kill that guy, Manny, you got to stand on the platform before the one you were just on and get up to the corner and shoot across the pit.
Can you shoot diagonal? I guess you could. I wasn't able to hold this. Yeah, I was trying to get a diagonal shot at him, but I couldn't quite get the angle. Yeah, I'd say probably
This is where the difficulty ramps up in this game, this stage. This is a pretty challenging stage. I'd love to see you beat this stage.
Alright. I'll take the hits. That's fine.
What I do is I get like pixel perfect to the end. Yeah, well, you got him. But yeah, there's a way you can get him across that pit.
Oh no. That's a crazy looking guy.
You know that music right there on the continue screen? I used to use that in the old iRetro Gamer channel in the intro.
Yeah, you did. Now I'm remembering it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got it. You're figuring it out, yeah. Hey, Mike. What's up, Mike Pogo? Thanks for joining. Glad you're catching us for the first time. He says, first time seeing one of these live. Awesome, man. Thank you for being up late with us tonight. Where's everybody watching from? I know we got some people watching from Australia, some people all around the world.
Man. Are you kidding me? Look at this. Is there any item I could use? I guess not. I have the balloon. Maybe I will sacrifice myself.
Oh yeah, it gets crazy here. Yeah. You know what I would do is actually jump down the pit right here and use your balloon to bypass a portion of the level. Yeah, you did it.
I think we had the same idea. Oh, come on. I clipped it.
You're almost at the end.
Oh, no.
If you just kind of... Oh, no.
All right. Give me the... What was it? Battletoads? Battletoads, I think.
Yeah. Next one up. That was a great request from Miguel. Thanks, man. Battletoads is our next one. And that is our last one that we have in the request queue. Any other donations that come through, you can request the next one. And if nobody does that, then maybe we'll just, pick one.
Yeah, we'll pick one, and we'll end on that.
I might have a request for man.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm curious. Are you going to tell me what it is, or are you going to make me wait?
I'm going to surprise you with it.
Okay.
Gosh, this game is so hard. I remember renting it, never owning it back in the day, but renting it and being so.
It's pretty interesting how they.
Okay, we got people from all over the country here: Maryland, Illinois, Staten Island, Sydney, Australia. There you go. Philly, Seattle, Colorado.
Fester's Quest. The European version of that game is much more manageable. Hey, pigs fly.
Yeah, you said they let you like shoot through the walls in the European version of Fester's Quest.
Yeah,
making it a lot easier.
Yeah, it completely breaks the game. Makes you wonder if having that turned off was intentional because the game was too easy.
Swole Viking Channel watching from Alberta, Canada. Sweet. And Germany, EOR to be forgotten.
This is such a cool concept.
I just got a new donation from Keith. Thank you, Keith. Big Keith in the house. Appreciate it, man. $10 donation. Man, tell us what you want us to play. You got it.
I threw it high enough.
Actually, I could probably refresh my window here and can see it. Your message. He says play the Jetsons.
Jetsons, huh? Yeah, we could do that. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to skip that.
That's a pretty good game, if I'm not mistaken. Like it's kind of like the Flintstones game was pretty good, made by the same developers, I think, like Taito. Mike Pogo, I have played Panic Restaurant. In fact, before I sold my original collection, it was something I had acquired through collecting, and it was very good. It's a very good game, very rare game. One of the holy grails of the NES collection.
Yeah, there's another game I didn't have. I'm going in blind on all of these guys. Thanks. Putting me to the ultimate test.
Wow, everybody has requested a game that Manny did not own in his childhood days.
Yeah. So
pretty interesting.
I have minimal experience with a lot of these.
This is definitely a much more enjoyable experience as a two-player game. But you know, I didn't own this one. I owned the Battletoads Double Dragon though game on NES. I had that version and I really liked that. That was good. A little more easy.
Oh no. I'm losing control. You know, it's a
Wow,
fun
Keith,
game.
you have Panic Restaurant. That's awesome. That's a rare one. I'm sure it's a one of the big ones of your collections.
Someone had asked the greatest NES achievement you've had. Now I don't know if this is true or not, but I have a recollection of finishing Iron Sword, the second Wizards and Warriors game, which I think is really difficult. I've tried to do it, just play it again, and it's kind of relentless. Did you have Iron Sword? I think you did, right?
Iron Sword. Yeah, I got that with Mega Man 2. It's in the Mega Man 2 episode with Fabio on the cover.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Fabio. Yeah, that was a really difficult game. But you know what's funny, Manny, is I remember Dad and you having conversations back in the day about Iron Sword, and specifically Dad calling you up to get tips from you on how to beat it. And I think you did beat it when you were a kid, right?
Well, that's what... like, my memory doesn't serve me well on it, but I want to say yes, I did. But the thing is, when I go back to play it nowadays, I'm like, there's no way I beat
think
this.
you did. I distinctly remember that was one that Dad really wanted to beat because he really liked that game and the first one.
Yeah, I never played the third one. It did beat...
Keith, the Turbo Mini's doing great. I haven't fired it up in a couple of days because I've been busy editing and stuff, but it's amazing.
Wow, did I just do that?
Definitely a really cool thing. I really love it, man. Thank you for sending it into the show once again. I'm going to find some way to cover it somehow in a video coming up in the future.
I'm trying to guess in my head. I'm trying to guess what game you were talking about that you were going to recommend. Looks like Space Invaders there. So I was thinking...
Oh, yeah, the one I was going to recommend?
Is it...
I have two come to mind.
Dr. Chaos.
Nope, not Dr. Chaos.
8 Eyes. Let's see. Roger Rabbit. Dick Tracy.
Not Eight Eyes. Not Roger Rabbit.
Temple
Not
of
Dick
Doom.
Tracy.
Ninja Turtles 1. Ninja Turtles 2.
Nope, nope, nope.
Alright, let's see if I can do this. I've heard about this. It's very much like Cliffhanger for me.
This is one of the hardest parts in the game Manny's taking on right now.
It's just a jump button.
Yeah. Yeah, I still have yet to do a video on Cliffhanger. You and your battles with Cliffhanger.
Hey, checkpoint. I assume. So
What would
Sega
Dad
CD.
say all the time? You'd say, find the sweet spot.
Yep, sweet spot. Let's see. Cliffhanger, Sega CD. Batman Returns, Sega CD. They both have that same type of. Whoa. They have that same type of racing.
Yeah.
You know.
All right, don't breathe.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of, remember Ghostbusters 2 kind of had that thing where you had to jump over the pits?
Yes. Was it Ghostbusters 2? The game that you were talking about?
No, it wasn't Ghostbusters 2. That little moment there reminds me of something on Atari.
Well, yeah, it looks like a Space Invader sprite.
Yeah. I think they made a new Battletoads game, right? I don't know if it was well reviewed or not.
Oh, no. Yes, they did. And I have no idea. I think people were excited for it, but yeah, who knows? It might not have reviewed well. I think there's a lot of high expectations these days for pretty much everything that
All
comes
right, here
out.
we go. All right, guys. If you're just now joining us, hit that thumbs up. It will give Manny power to beat this crazy tunnel part.
Let's see about that. I don't think there's a sweet spot on this one.
Yeah, I think you might be right. Oh gosh. Oh man.
No. Bad timing. I'll give it one more shot.
Well, we can move on to the next game,
Yeah, you know what? Let's
which,
move on.
if you want, or you can try again. I'd love to see you beat that that tunnel part.
All right, fair enough. I'll try it one more time.
Eaton Donut says King of Games.
Okay, that's health. Not that it matters, because I hit the wall and I die anyway, no matter how much health I have.
Livra, yeah, this game is insane. It really is. It's one of the showpieces of the NES graphically too. Look at all that like scrolling in the background. The little details, the pulsating background.
Nuts.
Oh, so close.
Ah. I wonder how long this tunnel goes.
Gosh. This really is like one of the hardest levels in all of gaming.
Ah.
Ooh. Oh my gosh. Wow.
No. Ah. Well, that's that. Haha.
Oh, man. That was a good run, though. That was really good. You know, guys, Manny is going to probably master this theme. Knowing Manny, he's going to make it his mission to figure out that level.
Yes, I will.
But
What was next? I don't remember.
yeah, let's move on. This is our last request that's come through. It's the last one thus far. If anybody else wants to donate, get another game in. But this was for the Jetsons.
Jetsons. All right. Cogswell's Caper.
Yeah, I think that was the only Jetsons game made on NES. There were two Flintstones games. One is one of the rarest games in the library.
All right. Cogswell's Caper.
That title screen looks really good with our background here.
Oh, I missed it. Yeah, I should have looked.
Yeah, like all the art design of it really matched up well. This is one I never played or owned back in the day.
It's like a Dr. Mario crossover. I'm picking up this vitamin.
So yeah, I think we've still yet to play any games tonight that you owned as a kid, right?
That's right.
crazy because you owned a fair amount.
Yeah.
It's made for an interesting stream. Everybody has been requesting like some interesting titles, like not the run-of-the-mill titles.
What's the name of the robot? Is it like Rosie or something? What was she doing here at the factory? How does that even work?
Rosie, yeah. I don't know.
Oh. So what do those vitamins do?
This game has a pretty good soundtrack, from what I hear. Big Keith, who requested this, says, one of my childhood favorites, bless. I still got this game and little Samson. Oh my gosh, dude, I forgot. You have little Samson. That's crazy. Oof, what a rarity.
I don't trust it. I'm just waiting for it to crush me. I know it's going to happen.
I like the animations on George. In fact, did it say this was developed by Hudson Soft? Because it looks a lot like Hudson Soft. And in particular, it looks like the Felix the Cat game that came out by Soft.
Good luck, Mr. J. Wrong Mr. J, I think.
Hey, what's up, Arthur? Arthur says, hey, Tyler and Manny, hope you're doing great. Cool new background. Yeah, you're kind of coming in on the tail end of our stream. Hope you're doing good too, man. I really like the background too. Manny made this background. Great. George Jetson, he's dancing. Make him dance. And he's dead. Kind of got like a Chippendale Rescue Rangers thing going on with the boxes.
Yeah, I definitely see that. And you just have to pick them all up. You can't leave them behind.
Keith says, yep, thanks to my older brother, always said to keep your games, never trade them because you will go back to playing them. So I did, yeah. Good advice. Arthur says, thanks, man. Doing well. Was a long day. Finally chilling and sliding into the weekend. Yeah, we're all chilling here, man. Enjoying myself. Watching Manny play. Because what you guys got to understand is that, like, whenever we'd get together when we were kids, like, this is what I enjoyed doing the most almost when we were there, is watching Manny play games because he was always so good at them. It was always like, what game is he going to beat now?
Yeah, I remember when I would come out to see you, you'd almost make like a wish list of stuff you wanted to try to beat while I came out there. I keep turning.
Absolutely. Yeah, I really dig this soundtrack. It's pretty cool. It kind of reminds me of. It definitely has a certain vibe that reminds me of other famous Nintendo games. Maybe like DuckTales. Kind of sounds like a Capcom game.
but it's not Capcom?
Oh, no, we talked about it earlier. This is Taito. That's right. Nice.
Oh.
And who else, raise your hand, would, you know, when you're waiting to jump on a platform, you would make the character dance and move around in a weird way? I used to do that too.
What miserable luck.
Let me see. I forgot to retweet my tweet about this. Maybe we'll get a few more people joining us. We got about 35 people watching right now. You guys are having a good night.
Wasn't I going up factory? Now I'm going back down. What's that do?
This whole factory thing is giving me like Fat Cat Factory, the last stage in Rescue Rangers vibes.
Sick'em Centro.
Big Keith asks, "Hey Tyler, Manny, what game made you cry as a kid?"
Huh.
Oh, that's a topic for a video. I've always wanted to do a video like that. For me, there's two games that I kind of teared up with because I just loved the game so much and I couldn't believe it was like over. I was like, you know, I was having to leave that world because it was, yeah. So Lunar, or Lunar, however you want to call it, the Silver Star Story Complete on PS1, and Shenmue. Those are the two games that I say I kind of maybe I welled up a little bit. Got something in my eye.
Let's see. I don't know if I ever had like an emotional reaction to any game back then. Maybe it sounds stupid. Maybe Mario 2. Like at the end.
More like
when
rage. The emotional reaction would be rage.
Yeah. Well, there is one game that I think does a pretty good job of evoking an emotion, which is it's more of a modern release, like a recent release, like within the past decade, I'd say. It's called To the Moon. It's kind of like a visual novel type game where it looks like an RPG, but really there's no gameplay to it other than just going around and progressing the story. It's a pretty sad story. I won't go into it to spoil it, but it could probably be made into a movie, like that type of story, where it would it might do well.
That's cool. Yeah, actually, without spoiling a future video that I'm going to do, there is another game that makes me... I actually found myself getting quite emotional playing. But I mean, I'll tell you guys on the stream because you guys are like the hardcore audience. I'll let you guys in on what this would be. But definitely, I found myself getting emotional watching my daughter play Mario Galaxy. And the reason for that is because of the story that's interwoven into that game with Rosalina's mother, and Rosalina's mother dies. It's actually this really like emotional story. It's pretty crazy. And that game came out literally like a month after we lost Dad. So I found myself having this uncontrollable emotional reaction to watching Hallie play through that game. And did not expect it. And I plan on doing a whole video about that experience.
Well, not for the same reason, but I did like Mario Galaxy a lot. I think that's. I think the emotion could be evoked pretty strongly based on, I thought, the soundtrack, which is pretty well done. Was I supposed to dodge that?
The soundtrack coupled with the story they were telling, absolutely, it's very emotional.
Yeah, the Mario Galaxy games are probably my favorite 3D Mario games.
They're really good. I actually never played the second one.
Second one's pretty good. I think I liked the first one better. To me, having Yoshi in there ruined it. I didn't like the mechanics, and I think he does the flutter jump stuff. Never really cared for that.
Right. I've heard some people say Galaxy 2 is not original enough, like they just borrowed too many elements from the first game.
Yeah, it feels a bit like an expansion pack.
I typically don't do a special video for his birthday in March. I never have done that before, so I don't think I will.
George is getting upset.
George is getting upset. Another Seinfeld quote.
Every time I go to turn around, he ends up doing this like braking motion, so I don't actually turn around. And there we go. I wonder if I just damaged him.
This is so much like Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers 2 with the conveyor belt and the boxes coming down for you.
Yeah. Do you think I'm hurting him? I think I am. Oh, come on. I couldn't move.
I would hope so. Yeah, there's no, like, way to tell, huh?
I think he's flashing, but yeah, it's hard to tell. Well, thanks, everyone. I don't know if anyone remembers, but I had said last time that once I start something, I have to see it through to the end. So now you've just increased my backlog by about 8 games.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah, Arthur says, please no spoilers. I don't know if you meant, like, in terms of my Retro Life videos and stuff. Oh, there's the rage. There's the rage is real with this one.
It's getting there. It's getting there. Hit me with another one.
Manny, you need to make the face that George Jetson's making right now. Put your hand over your head like.
All right, George.
All right, okay. Next? Well, no more. Let's see. We've got no more donations have come through for requests. So why don't we do 2 more, unless any more donations come through? But we'll take the first one who spitfires a request in the chat. We'll do that one, and then I'll give Manny one final one.
Spitfire, go.
Let's see. Kung Fu.
Ooh,
Jacob.
Okay.
Jacob Hoffman with Kung Fu.
That sounds like fun. I haven't played that in a while. Still don't own it.
That's so funny. We have yet to hit one that Manny owned when he was a kid. That's crazy to me.
I did not own Panic Restaurant or Double Dragon either, so you would not have changed the outcome. I have beaten this, though. Let's see if I could do it now.
I'll choose one that you owned. You gotta love the simplicity of Kung Fu, and really this whole series by, Irem originally developed this game for arcades, and I think this is in the same family of games like Vigilante. I think is in this considered in this series.
Yeah, I don't know.
They all have a very similar gameplay style. Yeah, not enough games scrolled right to left. I agree.
That's a good point. You know what other game scrolled right to left? Ghostbusters 2.
Ghostbusters 2, I was thinking about that too, yeah.
Can I not kill the snakes? I don't recall. I guess not. I was kicking them. Nothing happened.
That sound effect when he dies is hilarious with all that like reverb.
Darn.
Oh.
Oh no. I'm getting my butt kicked. Oops. Did not mean to pause it. Rage.
Don't rage. Don't drive angry. Don't game angry.
Yeah, really. I'd have an easier time playing a Dark Souls game.
You're not the angry video game nerd. You're the king of games.
Oh, nice boomerang. Is this Link? I thought there was a Super Nintendo Bruce Lee game.
I always laughed at this thing you said in one of our home movies, Manny. You said I think Dad called you the king of games. You go, I was the king of games, but now I'm the court jester.
Oh yeah. I always thought this was almost like the Karate Kid.
That's the same creepy laugh that like Super Macho Man makes in Punch Out.
Oh yeah, it is.
Or what was it, Ganon? They recycled a lot of that in these early games. Ganon laughs like that too.
Ganon laughs like that in what? Zelda 2, I think, right?
Zelda 2 on the game over screen, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I could kill this guy, but every time I go near him... Oh boy. He just kicked me hard. Let's see what
His
B
voice
mode
was
is
deeper.
like. Yeah, I'll pick the harder mode. Let's do that. Alright, I'm really eager to hear what you have lined up for me. You ready to tell me? This will be my last attempt.
Well, you can choose the weird, kind of funny one, or the straight up like awesome game.
Do I get to know what they are before I choose?
No.
Super awesome one.
Okay, why don't you throw on some Batman?
I had a feeling. All right. No problem. I will happily throw on some Batman. What was the other one?
The other one was going to be Pictionary.
Oh, so I'm glad I picked Batman.
I think everybody's probably glad that you picked Batman.
Oh, the memories of this. Do you remember we called up the Nintendo Power Hotline to try to figure out how to beat the Firebug? The boss? I think it's like the fourth boss.
Yes. I mean, honestly, I don't remember that exactly, but I believe it completely because I remember us having such a hard time with Firebug.
Yeah, I remember we called them. They really couldn't give us any hints. I mean, it's just a tough fight, and I don't think they were equipped to really handle that sort of question.
Yeah. You know what's amazing is that this is one of the best NES games, period. And it's a licensed game.
Yeah. Now, this wasn't based on the movie. I mean, like, it kind of was, but so much of it isn't based on the movie.
Yeah. The storyline follows the movie. It's got the franchise, it's got the poster, all the graphic art, everything, and the cutscenes. But it was originally being made, I think, as a different game, and then Sunsoft acquired the Batman license and put it into a game that they were already making.
Tyler, this is yet another game I did not own.
What? I thought you owned this game.
No. Well, technically not. A friend of mine who moved away gave it to me before he left. His copy. He loaned it to me, and before he left, I went to return. He said, just keep it. So that's how I inherited it, but I never technically owned it.
Well, there you go. You owned it. He gifted it to you.
I suppose. All right, technicality. I'll take it. I was like this guy, the Red Ninja.
Arthur says, how does this game compare to the Genesis version? I'll actually have to say it's very good. Both good games. Sunsoft made both of them. And they're both completely different games. The Genesis version follows the movie closer, and it's much easier. But they're both very good games.
Aha!
Shouldn't this guy's name be Firebug? He looks more like a bug than Firebug does.
I don't think there are any recognizable enemies in this other than the Joker.
Yeah, as far as licensed, like DC Batman characters, yeah. It's really just him and the Joker, and then the cutscenes with Vicky Vale and stuff like that.
We've talked before about, like, we talked privately about how it seems a lot of these games were, like, Sunsoft games, were just stuff they had on the shelf, pre-made, just waiting to get a license attached to it. And then they put the licensed characters in and shoehorn the rest of it around that. And so nothing makes sense, They add one or two bits that go in line with the franchise, and then that's it.
You're absolutely right. This game, Fester's Quest, and Journey to Silius, or is it Silius? I don't know how to say it. Those specifically were definitely games that they already were working on. That they, well, Journey to Silius was the game. They were trying to make a Terminator game, but they didn't get the license.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's based on Terminator? Or rather was intended for Terminator?
Yeah, that was supposed to be a Terminator game. Yeah.
Alright, a little shortcut up here.
This is one of my favorite NES songs. In all, like, one of my favorite chip tunes.
Yeah, I like the whole soundtrack for this game. But this one is memorable. This one comes to mind when I think of the game.
Yeah, it's excellent. It's crazy. I can still remember watching you play this. Not even from the video, from when we were little kids, but I actually remember sitting in your living room watching you play this game.
Oh man, did not get the jump. Yeah, this game, I like this game a lot. I don't know if you remember, but I actually did beat Batman Returns on Sega CD.
When was the last time you beat it?
This? Last time I beat this, I don't recall.
Yeah, this one.
I was an adult when I beat it last. I'll say that. I mean, it doesn't really narrow down anything, but... I've been an adult longer than I've been a kid at this point.
Oh man, that's crazy to think, huh? Yeah, same here. I think. Let me think. I'm 8. Let's see. I'm 35.
I guess it depends on where you cut off being a kid.
Yeah, I'll be 36 this year, and that'll be like the halfway.
I'll be 41 this year.
Kind of. Or I'm terrible with math, so.
Oh, that was a bad one.
Big Keith asks, Tyler, did Pops like the Tim Burton Batmans? Oh, yes, he did. Absolutely. He really liked Tim Burton movies. Yeah, he loved the original 89 Tim Burton Batman film. And he really liked Returns as well. But especially 89 Batman. Yep. You guys got to understand, 89 Batman, the movie, the game, the toys, that's one of the earliest things I can remember loving as a kid, like in my life. It's really, really, I get super nostalgic over anything Batman 89. Another question says, Manny, what is your all-time favorite Batman game?
Wow. All right, so this one's high up there. It might be this one, if to be honest. I really liked Batman Returns on Sega CD. I keep talking about it more for the driving scenes.
Yeah, I think it's for me too.
But
Yeah, this is my favorite one. And then Batman Returns. Uh, the driving. Yeah, I agree. That's probably my second favorite. That'd be a cool video to try to do like a top 5 Batman games. Lethal One says Batman the animated series was awesome in the 90s. Saturday morning cartoon and eating cereal. Oh yeah, animated series. Batman the animated series is such a good show. I mean, incredibly written, beautiful animation and art direction.
I liked the Arkham Asylum games, or rather, all the Arkham games.
Oh man, the Arkham games are great. Yeah, I didn't finish the last one that came out on PS4. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's see if I could sneak up there and get the punches in. There we go. Little
Yeah,
sweet
you gotta
spot,
get
right?
like a pixel perfect. You gotta jump. Yeah, there you go.
Hey, it's Jack Nicholson. I always like that they put the actor's resemblance in the game.
Jack Nicholson's in this game. There's some pro tips right there, guys. When you get to stage 3, bring out the Batarang.
Hang on. Stage 3? Really? I thought we were on 4.
Starter's Pistol asks, did you ever watch old video game shows like Video Power and Game Pro TV? Yeah, I forgot about Game Pro TV, but Video Power, absolutely. I remember that very well.
I used to
Watching that in the mornings, like early in the morning, that show.
I used to like watching Game Scan TV. No?
Game Scan
Nothing?
TV. Oh
Yeah, there you
man,
go.
that was a good one, right? No, that's for anybody who knows. That was like one of the first things I ever did as content creation for the internet in the video game world. It's ancient history. I got to re-release the videos though now on the new channel.
How am I going to do this?
Am I excited for the new Batman movie? I'm
No.
really I'm intrigued by it because it looks like Seven meets like a David Fincher film meets Batman. So that looks really cool to me, and it was directed by Matt Reeves, I think is his name, and he directed the Planet of the Apes reboot movies. So looks good to me. Tyler, did you and Manny ever own Sega CD Make Your Music videos? I still got Marky Mark and Crisscross.
No. I did not.
I think I think we had that. Yeah, it came with the Sega CD, right? Like the first model. I do remember that.
Well, did it? I thought the first model came with that CD plus graphics disc. It was basically like a music video. Jeez.
Yeah, it came with that too.
These little...
Yeah, and I think Marky Mark was the music videos that was one of the. Yeah, those guys are hard.
I'm surprised the little things that were driving around on the floor didn't die with all the batarangs I threw.
This is such a great song too. Love that tune that comes in. It's so good. Like the kind of like the chorus of the song.
Yeah. I know what you mean. Right here.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Ah, I did not remember that. There are a lot of games like that where you have to make a leap of faith and you have no idea
Sorry,
what's
I
down
got caught
below.
up in the text. Leap of faith, man. So many games. You're right. Oof. This isn't even the hardest part of this stage. That would be the part that's deeper in the caves with the red background.
Oh, yeah. With those tanks that they shoot the fireballs.
Yeah. The boss of this stage can be really tricky.
Is this the boss where it's those two block-looking enemies that come at you from, they're on the track? Or am I thinking of something different? Different game?
Sorry, say that again.
It's like,
Oh,
almost like
yeah.
a machine on a track.
They resemble those little guys that roll around in Star Wars.
Hmm.
Oh, sorry. I think I'm mixed up. I think I thought you were talking about those little enemies on the ground.
Those? No, the boss.
The boss of this stage is like these giant, like square machinery blocks that like move around.
Yeah, they're on tracks, I think. What are my lives? I have 0 lives.
Yeah.
Come on.
Kurt says, "Thank God this game has unlimited continues." Absolutely. This game would be impossible. Almost.
Do I start here? Ah, yes, good. All right.
Yeah, thankfully you start here. Yeah. Yeah, I think the best weapon to use on those guys is the boomerangs.
Yeah, that worked well.
Yeah. Big Keith says, "So when is Mike gonna join us on a Friday? We'll have to coordinate it."
That's a great question. What sort of games would you want to see him play? Is what I'm curious about. Like, I don't know if I could even tell you what his strengths are. Like, RPGs, sure, but you'll be here all night watching a single playthrough of Dragon Warrior.
Yeah. We would be here all night. He was pretty good at he was pretty good at shooters, right? Or your forte.
No, he would be good at that. The Gradius series. Yeah, I've lost my shooter ability. By shooters,
yeah, no shooters got requested tonight.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not as good at those as I used to be.
Starter's Pistol says, did y'all ever play the Ninja Gaiden series on NES? You want to take that one, Manny?
Yeah, I did. Managed to make it through the first game. I never played the others. Oh man, I could use some health.
Ooh, they only get harder from there. And the third one is insane hard because it doesn't have unlimited continues. Oh, this is a different boss.
I'm just gonna try to cheese it, let him hit me. You can dance around the top, I don't know. It's too much coordination. He'll hit you anyway if he jumps. So you may as well take the hits.
Yeah. You got him.
Here's another good song for you.
It's funny because the Joker in that picture does not look as much like Jack Nicholson as the last one. Yeah, this is another great song. The whole soundtrack is so stellar.
You like the slowdown? I broke the song. Dude.
Yeah, I know. That's like the only point in the game where that happens, I think.
If you get the timing right, you could sit here and farm these little missile things that come out at you. Maybe you get some help.
This song almost sounds like it belongs in a Castlevania game.
Yeah, it does. Uh-oh.
It's like if Castlevania and Mega Man had a baby.
Well, we already have Metroidvania, so what would be that, like Megavania or something like
that? Megavania, yeah. Hey, they need to get on that. Somebody, indie developers.
some very tough platforming in this game.
Let's see. The Japanese version of Ninja Gaiden 3 has much more fair difficulty. Changed it for the US. Yeah. It would do that a lot in the US because they wanted like more rentals. I remember hearing about that.
Oh, that makes sense. It's like trying to bring home the arcade concept. Make the game hard as nails, so they put more quarters in. I remember one thing that irritated your dad was the fact that
everything
Sega,
driven by money. Really sad.
Sega would put out like a Genesis game that was an arcade port, but they'd only give you 3 lives and like maybe 2 continues. I remember him saying like, I bought the game for $50. I should be able to, just keep playing it and not have to be limited. He's totally right.
Oh.
You should have the option.
Yeah, I remember that. Do you remember what game that was?
No, I don't. Maybe it was Altered Beast. I'm not sure.
Okay. Am I going to watch the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre series on Netflix? No, I actually canceled my subscription, but I'll probably get it again when Stranger Things comes out. Rentals were illegal in Japan. Yep. That's right.
Really?
For good
Is it
reason.
Copyright infringement or something?
Because it kind of they saw it as a form of like yeah, well, it was like I don't know what you call it, but like taking advantage of people somehow. Video game rentals. Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh man, that part's tough.
I didn't realize there was that block right below me, so I made a jump outward. I probably could have just dropped down, but I know better now.
I think it's pretty cool. We might get a full play of this game at the end of our request stream.
But if I keep getting hit here, right, there we go. I'll go for it. I'm worried about the next, not this coming boss, the one after that. Ah. No.
Yeah, well, the one after that is Firebug, and then the Joker. I just love the backgrounds and the animations in this game. It's seriously graphically one of the nicest looking NES games.
Yeah, they did some cool things with shadows.
Yeah. Like the backgrounds look better than some 16-bit games. Now, the main Batman sprite, it looks very 8-bit, but the backgrounds are incredible.
All right.
Oh, this part is so difficult. I remember this. But you made it look easy.
Oh.
You can do it again.
There we are.
Any newcomers to the stream, want to give a reminder, give this stream a thumbs up, and we might be able to reach, let's see if we crack 40. We've got 35 people watching right now.
All right. Wow, how many hits does this thing take?
Yeah, it takes a lot. Crazy.
All right. Oh, actually. think. If you're fast on the...
Oh, here we go.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, there's a pattern here. You got to drop down. You got to keep moving. Keep going in a circle.
I think if you punch quickly, you can push through them.
Like around the...
Yeah, I was trying to...
Yeah,
exploit it.
I think you're right about that's another strategy too.
Well, now we know better.
What's up, Johnny Retro? How you doing, man? This is a great game.
Batman, Batman, Batman.
Not to be confused with Johnny Millennium.
Oh no.
Miguel asks, "Are you beating this tonight, Manny?"
We're gonna try.
We shall see.
Shortcut.
Isn't that a line from Temple of Doom? He's like, shortcut or short. He's like, shortcut.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Around.
Short round. What? Shortcut. That's a movie I think I
Yeah.
wore the tape out on. I used to play that all the time.
Oh gosh, one of my favorites too. Johnny Retro says, "Good, Tyler. How you been? Just seen you had a live channel. LO, great stuff. Yes, thank you for joining. Good to see you here. You subscribe, put notification bell on. You'll find out whenever. We really don't have a major schedule going on here, except we're trying to do it at least every Friday night. So there you go.
So every time you're in line with the... Oh, I don't have the weapon on. Every time you're in line with them, they'll shoot. So I'm thinking I could do that. Throw the batarang and then drop.
Oh yeah.
That seems like a viable solution.
Cool, man. Good to have you here. So what time is it for everybody who's watching? It is 1 a.m. here. That means it's 2 a.m. where Manny is.
Yep. 2 a.m. Alright, we figured the pattern out. They could die now.
Yeah, Lethal One, there is a Discord. Let me get y'all a link.
Uh-oh. Starts a panic.
Here's a link, guys, if you want to join the Discord server for My Retro Life.
All that work. Down the drain.
Oh, you got this. Come on. You got this.
I'm just going to punch my way through him.
Yeah, just spam him. Just stay there. Just stay there and do that.
Yeah.
Like duck, yeah.
I don't remember this.
Just stay right where you are. That's the sweet spot, I think. Oh, yeah, spam him, kill him.
Whew.
Punch.
I can't believe how quick that was compared to throwing
You
those
did it.
batarangs.
Nice
Those batarangs
job.
suck. They're horrible. Horrible.
Yeah, the batarangs are great on some enemies, but punching is usually best with the bosses.
All right, what's our life count at? 1. That's not good. Well, maybe we could get to the the next segments at least, right? Because you could continue at say 5.
Miguel says this is such a great game. The bosses are not bad, but Batman has some of the best roster of villains, and they use generic cubes. This game always felt like to me if like Batman had to take on like I don't know the Terminator or something, like Skynet.
That's a good point. Did they ever have that crossover?
Blade Runner. No, they never. I don't think they ever did that crossover. Yeah. What's up, EQO Oh, okay. I'm going to say your name right. EQOA Nostalgia. This game definitely had its own unique atmosphere. Very gritty. I agree. This right here is like one of the hardest parts of the whole game. This jump.
All right.
Oh, you did it. Jeez.
Man, I got a little bit of health.
Guys, this is really hard stuff. Manny's nailing it right now.
Oh man.
Eek.
Alright, good. Next section. Oh no, it's the boss.
What's up, Dan Roberts? He says, I just woke up. It's 7 a.m. here in the UK. Yeah, we're here. It immediately kills you. Oh, man.
Something's never changed with this guy. I thought there was like a sweet spot. I guess not. Alright.
So this boss, this is Firebug, and he's infamous for us growing up kids. We literally have this moment captured on tape when we were kids. Dad filmed us fighting Firebug. And yeah, I'm going to dive into this a little bit more in a future episode because I didn't do it justice. The story we have with Firebug and just the craziness of it all.
Yeah, we couldn't even refer to the movie for hints.
That boss his name is Firebug.
It's not even like he was in the film. So I don't know what a good weapon on him would be. Obviously, I can't punch him. He's too aggressive. I'm thinking the three-way shot is maybe the best one. The batarang didn't seem to do anything to the last boss, so I'm not going to even try that.
That was how you used to do it when you were a kid. You would jump off the wall and shoot the three-way shot at him.
Man, this guy.
And then I think the best method against the Joker is the batarang, or maybe just punching him. I'm not sure.
Nope, didn't do it that time.
Oh yeah, Keith, when does that Batman movie come out? Is that February or March? Because yeah, I do need to do the Batman episode then. Batman video.
Shucks. All the way to the start.
March 3rd, okay. That was Dad's birthday. Yeah, the music, you get some slowdown here in this stage too.
The timing is ridiculous. Sometimes they go with a quick attack, and then other times they don't. I can't seem to touch the wall fast enough either.
Totally, Keith. Totally.
My retro rage.
Da-da-da-da, Batman.
You know what? Just gonna waste. I'm gonna waste my
sides.
life. It's not worth it because we're gonna have to continue anyway.
Oh yeah. Gotta do that. Da-da-da-da, Batman. It really does sound like it could be saying that.
That's how I always heard it. Yeah.
This really does taste like Skittles. The Skittles C4. I feel like I'm like promoting them. Maybe they should become my sponsor. If you're watching C4,
I wonder if I had this much trouble in my youth at this part.
you did. I remember it. I remember you trying this stage over and over and over again.
All right, got it. I got it. Okay.
Nice. Hey, thanks, Danny Cruz. What's up, man? He says, I like watching your videos. You're awesome. You're awesome, too. Thanks. You appreciate it.
Couldn't get that one.
I still listen to this game's original soundtrack when doing random things around the house. It's a motivator. It totally is. It's definitely one of the best.
And when you're doing random things around your house, do you feel like you're Batman as you do them?
Yeah, I know I would. I would feel like I'm Batman if I had this soundtrack going while I'm washing dishes.
What the? Can't get up there. Oh, there we go. Batman washing dishes.
That part's so...
All right, triple shot, huh? Let's see. Let's see if we can figure out.
I want to get a Batman costume just so I can dress up like Batman and do household chores.
You know,
here we go.
You have the weapon set, and then you go in and they reset it on you.
Hey, good night, Keith. Thanks for joining, man. Good to see you. Have a good weekend. He's so tough.
I can't jump.
Might need to call it a night after this, if we can't beat him. Hey, that's kind of working out for you. Oh, no.
Yeah, if I don't panic, it works out for me. One more time. One more time. I found the pattern.
Yeah. One more time. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it.
And I think after him, you just go right to the Joker, right?
It goes right into the Joker battle, yeah. And I think with him, the best method is just to use the boomerang.
The three-way or the single batarang?
Like spam hit that boomerang. No, I think it's boomerang. Because if I remember correctly, the boomerang makes him like move real slow, like he can't quite get to you if you're spamming him with it.
Okay. Ooh, I did that. That was crazy. And I did that.
Nostalgia EQOA says Manny's face just flipped into overtime mode. You can see it. I must overcome.
We figured something out. We're going to put it to our advantage. And hopefully we can kill that guy.
Oh, Miguel says, that's right. Miguel says, at least when you die, if you're at the Joker, you don't have to defeat the other guy again.
But do you have to run through the stage still? Probably, right?
Yeah, you do have to run through the stage again.
Come on, dude. Give me some hearts. Yeah. Alright, let's see. I'll try it with this much health.
Lethal 1. Well, hold on. I'll answer your question in a second. I want to let Manny focus here.
Dude, If I only knew this back when I was 12 years old. Think of all the headache we would have avoided.
Oh, I know, man. Oh, I know. This is the pattern right here.
How many hours did we waste on this? And we never found this pattern.
So much frustration.
How many shots did it take, though?
Yeah, it does take a while, but you'll get it.
Get away! Oh, come on! Dude.
Oh!
And I don't have enough really to do that again, so I gotta figure out how to do it with the fist. Which I think...
Yeah. Yeah, now all your weapons drained.
It's like he heard me. It's like, oh yeah, you didn't figure me out.
You know, maybe I can look up how to beat him. Like, you know, give us like some tips.
Nearly 30 years later, and we're still looking up tips on this guy.
I know. It's crazy.
You look up tips, and we'll see who can get... If I can get to him before you find tips, then I'll try again. If you can't find any tips,
Yeah.
I guess we'll call it. Your troll came back.
Oh. It's like they waited for me to have my... I was looking away. It's crazy.
So I put a lot of shots into him with that gun, and I don't know, I feel like he should have gone down. Maybe it's not such a good weapon.
Yeah, that was really tough. Oh, you know what? His name is Firefly. Oh, no, that's a different... Second. Firebug. Yeah, it's Firebug. So this guy says, Firebug is pretty easy once you discover that you should hug the left side of the screen. The video here.
Ah! Alright. Take a breather. Try that again. Well, I mean, that's kind of what I was doing, but what weapon of choice do you use? You can't reach him with
Manny.
your fists.
So what you got to do what you were doing. You got to do what you were doing, except you use the boomerang.
All right. That was
Yeah, I just watched somebody do it.
all right. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to.
It's exactly what you were doing, except the boomerang does so much more damage.
Okay. I'm gonna let myself die so I have full health, and we'll do that.
Yep, that's the way you do it. You got to jump though over the fireball. Yeah, yeah, exactly. As he comes at you, you use the boomerang.
Yeah. I noticed I was getting 2 hits in that way.
Yeah, make sure you're hugging that wall. Yeah, this is it.
You hope it's it.
Yeah, I would keep hugging the wall. Oh. See, okay, yeah.
What the?
What?
You changed the script.
I don't. So he got out of that pattern. Yeah.
I wonder what triggered him to change patterns. Either way, I hugged the wall and I was able to duck under his attacks.
I don't know. Maybe you were hugging the wall too much. Maybe jumping. Yeah, jumping out like that maybe is causing him to jump backward.
Look at this. Come on, man. I can't.
Jeez.
I can't move.
It's like ridiculous.
Ah.
Oh, come on, dude. Oh, gosh. Careful, careful. You got this.
This is a little ridiculous. It's a lot of hits. Jeez. Alright.
You're almost there. There you go.
Spat brain. Well, I don't know about that. Alright, so we should be able to skip past him, you're saying, right?
Yeah. You should be able to go straight to Joker now when you get up there.
So the Batarang, huh? I think that worked pretty well. And I saw the pattern when he did the lightning.
That's from my recollection, the Batarang.
See, I'm thinking I could jump over the gunshot. I could line myself up to avoid the lightning, and then when he runs across the screen, I could punch through him as he runs past me. I mean, maybe that's a little bit risky, because I won't get too many shots in, and I'll have to dodge a lot of stuff, but I feel like trying to coordinate throwing these things.
I'm going to watch a video here. This guy beats him in a minute.
It's going to take a minute? Ugh, that's a lot of batarangs. Right,
oh no, he died. He died one time.
Don't tell
so
me
less
that.
than a minute.
Don't tell me how he does it. I want to see if that works.
Oh, I see what he's doing. Okay. It's an interesting trick. He's using cheats, though. He's got unlimited batarangs.
Ah, well. We're not doing that. I didn't know there was a cheat for that. Was it a Game Genie code?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he's using Game Genie, yeah.
You know, I only recently realized this. So Game Genie only takes 3 codes. And I wonder if that was intentional because it's like 3 wishes from a genie. I never really gave it much thought, but that would make sense, right?
Oh yeah, that's really cool. That's interesting. Yeah, never thought about that.
Dude, I'm getting so mad. I keep forgetting that they reset my weapon selection when I come in.
Dang, that shot deals 3 damage when he shoots you.
I'm gonna try my fists.
Yeah, you got to make sure you jump over that shot or avoid that shot. You can afford to be hit by the other ones.
Not stopping. You can do it.
Oh, I have a feeling you were really close to beating him.
All right, so avoid the.
He's in the
gunshots.
zone, guys. He's not going to stop literally until he beats him. So that might mean, like, 10 minutes from now. It might mean an hour from now.
Nah, it's gonna be 10 minutes. This isn't gonna last an hour. I'll get it. But all right, so if I press on him, get in his face,
10 minutes.
He's either going to back up, and I could maybe back up with him punching. So he keeps pushing back, and then eventually he'll do the lightning. And if he does the lightning, I could maybe step back a little bit and avoid it. I'm not sure. We'll give that a shot. I'll keep pressing him.
Dan Roberts says, how many hit points does this dude have? That was for Firebug.
It's ridiculous.
Charlie Hustle. What's up, man? Says, Manny's got this. Cameron Reed. Was the Joker sprites always larger than Batman's? Or is it just this version? It was larger.
We're now a well-oiled machine at this. You noticed that, right?
Yes. This is the visual representation of a well-oiled machine with all these gears. That is you.
All right, so we're gonna punch. I'm gonna lay into him.
Manny and the game have become one. They fused souls.
Oh no! All right, that didn't work.
Okay, you got this. This is it right here. Just punch the heck out of him.
That was nice. That was like a sweet spot. Hey, there we go. Told you it would be less than an hour.
All about there you go. You did it. You did it. Way to go.
Am I supposed to do
Man, I
something?
haven't seen you do this in like 21 years.
Now you will dance with the devil in the pale moonlight. So that's interesting. He actually throws him off intentionally. He intentionally killed him.
Yeah, he straight up kills the Joker in this one. In this version. Sunsoft were like, you know what? No, that ending in the movie, it was too tame. We need to have Batman straight up murder him.
Yeah, he took him. He tossed him. He threw him right off. Oh, man, I feel all the tension in my neck. Some things never change.
Awesome win. Yeah, I bet you're having. I'm getting the next strain just watching you play.
Well, I'm glad we got to play through something completely. So, That should be a staple of this. Is that like we try to finish
Yeah,
finish
Dan Roberts
something?
says this is pretty cool to watch in bed on a Saturday morning. Thanks, guys. Go Manny. We we aim to please. Thanks for watching. Way to go, Manny. And the Joker dies.
Yeah.
Charlie Hustle says the original King of Games. You are all witnesses to the King of Games.
Wonder what's next on the list. Well, that was fun. Thank you for suggesting that one. I didn't really.
Oh man. Well,
Didn't
yeah,
really
this has been an awesome. Yeah. Hey, you know what? I was like, we got to go out with a bang. And you beat the whole game. I wasn't expecting you to beat it tonight. I should have expected you to.
it was fun. Brought back a lot of memories. It's a lot harder than I remember it being leading up to
Well,
Firebug.
guys, this has been fun. Yeah, lots of great memories with this game.
All right, take us out.
Yeah, this is one that I am definitely going to be doing a video, like a longer, in-depth video about this game and the Genesis Sunsoft Batman game. I think, I think that's the way I'm going to position it. Definitely needs. I need to speak my piece about these games for sure in an episode. But yeah, we'll go ahead and end tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching. Y'all have been great. We've had a consistent audience. Over 30 people been here the whole time, and that's like 3 hours plus now. So y'all rock. It's been awesome. And hey, we will catch you next Friday. Definitely with Manny and I playing games, but I don't know. Maybe Manny will stream before that, or maybe I'll stream at some point. We'll see. But until then, we'll see you next time, guys. Have a good weekend.
Good night.